I'm here with James Maydew, Global Head of Listed Real Estate at Macquarie Asset Management. James, thanks for speaking at the Equities and Growth Assets Symposium.
Pleasure. Thanks for having us.
The tagline of the event is Sailing Through the Headwinds. In your opinion, how should advisors try to achieve this?
Well, I think headwinds are one way of looking at it. The opportunity on the other side is the other way to look at it. And so at the headline level, if you look at the papers across the world, there'll be lots of challenges in thinking about office assets in real estate, for example. But then on the other side, there is plenty of opportunity in relation to the digital revolution that's underway or the demographic shifts that are really playing into the favor of real estate landlords. So it depends on what lens you should be looking at it to determine the opportunity versus the risks.
Okay. Listed real estate has certain perceptions, perhaps misconceptions, but is it fair to say that some elements of the space have structurally challenged models?
Well, it's like anything else. Cycles evolve and the trends evolve. And equities as a whole, you will see, over the last 100 or so years, that some of the leaders are no longer leaders. And it's the same when it comes to real estate investing. You're going to have certain sectors which were the place to be invested from a return and a risk perspective 20 years ago, which are not today. And so absolutely, there are some sectors that are more challenged than others. But then there are opportunities where you are evolving into a new structural theme or opportunity, and the cycle is very much in your favor. So being able to understand that and allocate capital accordingly is a really great way to deliver a strong risk-adjusted return opportunity.
Just to pull off the thread on that a little bit, where do you see the most interesting opportunities in the near term in your sector?
Yeah, for us, the big trends, the big themes. So the overall demographic shift is important to us in thinking about risk management and opportunities. And so looking at anything that's medical orientated, aged care, healthcare, life science, we think that's a really important market to understand and consider. And then we can't really have a discussion around growth without looking at generative AI and its impact on the real estate market. And that can come in the data center market or the overall infrastructure that exists in telecommunication markets for allocators of risk.
Some of those themes are quite high profile and highly priced. What is your argument to those analysts that feel the prices are too lofty for some of those assets?
Well, they are more elevated, but as they should be, because the growth is significantly stronger and more sustainable. And so, again, it really depends on what lens you are looking through to understand how you should be apportioning risk and looking at opportunity. Now, for us, we want to deliver sustainable growth, and therefore we want to be invested in real estate sectors that are able to drive that growth. And so paying a higher multiple for those types of sectors is absolutely something they're willing to do.
And what do you think may be the biggest market surprise in 2024?
I think the biggest market surprise is probably the recovery in the office markets in the United States. We're seeing the early signs of a recovery, the green shoots of a recovery in Manhattan. And typically Manhattan is the first mover globally when it comes to real estate markets in the office sector. And so it starts there, typically cascades to the West Coast and then into other markets globally. So I think that would be the one area that's perhaps a surprise to most people.
We'll wait and see. James Maydew, thanks for joining us.
No, thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.